Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Marco Polo. Today, me and my son, we had to go get something. We went to the Dollar Tree. Usually you can get it cheap. It used to be $1 over there. Now it's $1.25, or so we thought. When we get inside, many of the items are marked up to $1.50 now. I'm like, you kidding me? I was standing there in shock, like I've been in so many times within the last few years. Sticker shock. Just standing there in the aisle looking at $1.50 for what not long ago I was paying $1.25 for. Not long before that I was paying $1. They say inflation is taking over. A 25-cent raise or raise in price on a 125 item is a 20% markup. 20%. And these are just cheap things. You're going up 20% on the cheapest things. People are just basic necessities to get by. A 20% raise from one day to the next. You got to be kidding me. The middle class is being cooked alive. We are struggling right now. And it's the little things. They're chipping away at us. It's the price on your food. It's the price on your goods, it's your supplies. It's anything you need, repairs, price of labor. Your own labor, the price isn't going up, but if God forbid you need someone to come fix something for you, or a professional to come look at your AC unit, or plumber, or whatnot, electrician, those prices have gone up. Those people, they're feeling inflation. They're raising their prices accordingly. And that's what business owners do. So they have the luxury of doing that. Employees, like the rest of us, not so much. So you see, we've got a serious problem, because we are being squeezed. We are being cooked. We are slowly being depleted of everything we make and everything we save. If you're just a saver and you keep money in the bank, you need to do some investing. You need to get a little bit more bang for your buck. Your money needs to be a soldier, and it needs to be fighting for you. Because out here, everything, this economy is fighting against us. And slowly but surely, it's chipping away at the very best of us, down to the very most despairingly person. And right now, it seems harder than any time in my life. And, I'm up in age. I might not look it, but I am up in age. And I've never seen it so difficult out here in this economy, the United States. Anyways, if you feel anything like what I'm saying, if you resonate with anything, please subscribe to my channel. Allow me to put more out there. It's for the algorithm. I need to grow this channel in order to flourish in this channel. I don't mind if I just reach 30, 40 people. That's fine. If I'm speaking straight to you, that's exactly where I want to be at. But if I can reach more people, if I can reach more people who are like us, the tribe, and like-minded folks, we can create more with a movement. There's a lot of people who have wonderful videos on YouTube already, and not taking anything away from them, but a lot of those people they're all about the money, and they're just pushing content. I'm not about that. I'm not trying to make a ton of money. I'm trying to make any money really off of this. I'm not making any money, not monetized. You're not going to see a commercial watching my videos. Not one. I'm not representing anything else. So subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up button. We can get this channel rolling. My name's Marco Polo. I care about you. I care about my community. I care about my family. And if your family can't make it, it makes it harder on the next family, because we all have to lean on each other. And these turbulent times, they're not getting any nicer. Corporations are running our country. They're controlling our politicians, which control our tax dollars. So the money's going straight from us, flowing through the government, going right back to these corporations. And at the same time, we're spending the money on these corporations in order to get the goods and services that we need to survive, because they've choked out all the small and competition. There's only large businesses really flourishing nowadays. I thought there was rules against monopolies. Apparently, you can just have a cartel of companies to squeeze out all competition and streamline and just blow everybody out of the water. Mom and pops is damn near a thing of the past. It really is. And when I was a young child, you would see a lot of different stores and small shops, and it was regular people from the neighborhood who owned their own bakery, people who cut meat, butchers. It was people who, worked in auto repair shops. Nowadays, it's all chains. It's all controlled by private equity. It's all controlled by Wall Street, bigger interests. Shoot, they have a car section in Walmart, for God's sake, that gives you a better deal on oil changes, tires, than any shop you can get around here. So they're blowing away the competition. And don't you think for a minute that once all the competition doors have closed, we've seen this throughout the last decade, maybe 2 decades, that they have put their competition out of business, the small guy, with these low prices, because they can buy and sell goods for a heck of a lot cheaper. They can buy tires in bulk, massive amounts of tires, and sell them at a rate that a regular tire shop cannot buy and sell their tires at and still make a living. So Walmart just is like this. Amazon as well. They just absorb everything around them, and they bring it in and they eat it. And then they create a landscape of busted businesses, out of business, bankruptcies, and just empty plazas, empty shopping areas. Other things will come in, sure, but the same styles of businesses do not exist today. And you could say survival of the fittest. I agree with that 100%. If they can't hack it, they can't cut it. But how far do we really need to go with big businesses owning and controlling everything? With the consolidation of large businesses, they're taking over other businesses. It's just being fewer and fewer companies and entities controlling all the money. So we're in a situation here where eventually it seems as if the consumption of our product, our supply, so to speak, being supplied by so less or a fewer number of companies, they're going to have, or they already do have, complete control. So here it is. They tighten the gears. They're making it tougher for us to exist. You know why? Because they can. And when people are down and out, they become more compliant. They're easier to manipulate. When people are down and out, when you're starving, you're on the edge, you can barely make it. Man, when they throw you a bone, you're happy. But you know what? Bones ain't nothing but scraps. And years ago, someone tried to throw you a bone, but we eating good. Man, take your bone, man. I don't want that. So you got to realize how they change and how they condition us nowadays to just give us barely enough to make it, or not even give it to us, but make us struggle. And sometimes working 2, 3 jobs, side hustles, just to get by. And yeah, we got it good in America, don't we? But you know what? It ain't as good as it was yesterday. And yesterday ain't as good as it was the previous yesterday. So times are getting tougher into the future here. And by any means necessary, we need to focus. We cannot make mistakes within our financial future and our financial situations. We really need to be wise as possible, and we got to make it through the storm, because I believe a storm is coming. And believe you me, I want you to make it. I want you to get through. I want your family to prosper. But in times when it's tough, when hurricanes come, we need to batten down the hatches, and we need to be prepared for when the storm blows through, when this inflation monster, when this recession, is it a depression? I don't know. God knows. We're going to see it. But anyways, if you can make it through, you can come out smarter and better on the other side, and we can build something. This is Marco Polo. Thumbs up if you like the video. Please subscribe. I'm out.